Hey everyone, it's Angela from Home is for Making. Tonight I'm going to show you how to make a pain cream. We had talked about Panaway earlier this week, and it's the oil of the week. We are going to mix it with Copahiba. I haven't gone over this one yet in this series, so if you haven't heard about this oil before, go check it on the blog. I have a blog post featuring each oil in the starter kit. And I cover Copahiba. Basically, it's one that kind of makes the other oils a little bit more powerful. So in a pain blend, it's a really good thing to add for an extra strengthener. So Panaway is the key one here. Excuse me. You're going to use some coconut oil, organic, I like myself. You're going to need a half a cup of coconut oil. You stick that in. You can use a double boiler. I don't find I need one, so I get my pan a little bit warm before I get started. I put it over on the heat and you just watch it. You're gonna melt that down. If you have a microwave, pop it in the microwave and you melt it. I don't recommend that because I don't like microwaves. So here I am with my stove, and we're just gonna melt that down. It will not take very long. So one thing to keep in mind, like I went over earlier in the week, is with coconut oil, especially if you're not using any of the other body butters with it, it will melt in warm temperature. So you're gonna wanna keep this in a cool, dark place, about 75 degrees Fahrenheit, just to keep it so it doesn't end up being liquid. In the summertime, I tend to find mine goes liquid fairly quickly. So just be careful for that. I had also talked about the other massage oil that I sometimes like to add my Panaway to, and it's the Ortho Sport by Young Living, and it is a blend. I was trying to find, it's got so many different oils in here, it's just fantastic. So it's just gonna take too long to read through all this. So check this one out. This is a great one for pain as well to rub on. The V8 oil that I mentioned is in a bottle like that. I've used it before in some of our roller bottles. It's great for making up a quick roller bottle and just adding Panaway. You can add Copahiba with it. Probably a good amount is about 10, 15 drops each in a 5 ml, or rather 10 ml roller bottle. So let's melt it down. In case you haven't done this before, it gets right down to a liquid. It will solidify again into this, but this just makes it a little bit easier for mixing. So, you know what, I'm gonna actually add it to my jar first. Why lose any of the oils? Be careful, this will be hot. So pour that in. Make sure you aren't gonna overflow your jar either. Good enough. So this one will not be a whipped butter. This will just be a muscle rub. So 30 drops of Panaway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. 9, 30, there we go. Oh, it smells so good. And then we're gonna add 10 drops of Copahiba. Oh, come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this one smells very different. I like it. It's kind of a woodsy smell, but kind of reminds me of celery too. So I don't know about you, but some of the oils, you know, sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't, sometimes they grow on me. But it's a really good oil for, like I said, for kind of adding some oomph to whatever oil you're blending it with. And we will go over that one because it is in the starter kit as well. So you just mix it, and then like I said, you're gonna put this in a cool, dark place, and that's that. This is still a little bit warm. To make a whipped body butter is really easy. It's essentially the same type of thing, and just will give it a different texture. This will go pretty hard, kind of like your coconut oil. But if you want this to be a more of a whipped texture, I would melt it down, put it in the fridge, have it, it'll start to solidify, pull it out, and then whip it with a hand mixer. It makes a mess of your hand mixer. So I don't really do that. I honestly don't make very many rubs. Like I said, I prefer to put them straight in the carrier oil and rub it onto my chest or onto my feet, my neck, wherever, arms, wherever your pain is, or or make a roller bottle. I just find it less mess, less hassle. But for those of you who like rubs, this is really easy to make too, so it's not like a big deal. The whip takes a little bit more. You can blend in other oils as well and make a really nice rub for yourself, but this is a pretty easy one. I like to keep these easy DIYs because a lot of people are like, why do I want to make that? Well, they're easy and they're so much better for you than the over-the-counter stuff. And when you buy your essential oil kit, your starter kit comes with so many different oils, and I'll show you how you can use them and substitute it for some of the other things that maybe you've been using in the past that aren't so great for you. So I hope that helps. Give it a try. If you've got some sore muscles and you've been working out, this will be perfect for helping to soothe some of those, or if you're having your neck pain, back pain, if you're a blogger like I am and you've been at that computer for a long time, this is great at relieving some of that stress, or if you're in the office, whatever the case may be, give this muscle rub a try and leave a comment below what you thought. Until next time, this is Angela for Home is for Making. The blog is www.homeisformaking.com. Check out our YouTube channel, Facebook page, and Instagram. They're all under Home is for Making. Until next time, bye for now.